23 when I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. And after I'd gone through a month of hospitalization and months of radiation and countless surgeries, after my health was kind of better and I was healing, then I had all this debt.
I was in Portland, Oregon, when I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And as I progressed and I wasn't getting any better, I went from a cane to a walker. And then I decided that it was time to come home.
I went out for one last swim and a wave threw me onto the top of my head, which rendered me with a broken neck. I couldn't move. We did not know where to go, and my family used MCIL as a starting point because we had no reference of where to go.
My family was in a state of emotional chaos when Joe broke his neck. And for me to be back with MCIL now, you stop and you realize at some point how valuable life is, but also how fragile it is. And when you have someone in the community that you can turn to and actually get some real help and some real answers, it's pretty amazing.
I needed help learning how to manage my daily life, how to hire home health workers so that I could be safe in my home and do what I wanted to do, learn how to pay bills and learn how to do things to make me more independent, and learn activities like how to ride a bus.
And we went from up here to down here. And we're not alone. We are not alone by any means. And I think everyone tends to keep those things to themselves and lets everyone else think that, oh, everything's just fine here. I'm doing just great. And that's the way it was with my breast cancer at the beginning. Oh, I'm doing just fine. I don't need anybody's help. And I had no idea how much help I needed.
And Terry is a stage 7 Alzheimer's person, which means the fact that she doesn't have much mobility anymore in regards to taking care of and functioning herself. So about 5 months ago, I got a hold of Kathleen, and Kathleen referred me to a counselor at Marin Center for Independent Living, and we got a wonderful lady called Roberta. And Roberta's been on our life for 4 months now, and she's a very, very professional caregiver.
It was quite difficult to have to shift those roles and be the one that's in need and to have people come and help me. And at first, I was very uncomfortable with that. And then I realized that how important it is to have that balance and have the, not only be a giver, but to receive.
I started like losing certain abilities, and one of them was walking. They put in pavers from our front door all the way through our driveway, and now I can like literally speed out the front door over to where the car is.
Any person rather that's diagnosed with cancer is going to feel very isolated and alone. And I think knowing that there are outreach programs that can help, such as yourself, I mean, it makes you feel like you're much more part of the community.
And I felt really blessed to have Kelly in my life because I didn't really know how to get on my feet again. And she helped me to get back to where I lived before.
And from the moment I stepped in, I felt a change that was different from other organizations. They gave you their time, their attention, and definitely their heart.
You can have the greatest attitude ever, but if you don't have the ability to connect that attitude for self-preservation and self-healing with some resources, state, nonprofit, or otherwise, that are going to help you, then what good is it? So there really wasn't any aspect of my life that wasn't benefited by my association with MCIL.
I was able to get a walk-in shower, which has changed my life. It's beautiful, wonderful, and I am completely independent. So it made a tremendous difference to my self-esteem to be that closer to not needing help.
It's an organization that people can go to that are in need of help. And you've got navigators and people that will advocate for you that oftentimes match up or pair up to whatever you're experiencing.
It's a very special part of my life is being with people like Terry and Wayne. And I think you can feel the mutual admiration here, and other people can get the same feeling. And the choices of the caregivers that MCIL has is wonderful.
I hadn't been back here in the garden, in this area, for so long. I'm like, I can't get back there. I can't go down the steps. I found out that Marin Center for Independent Living had a program to facilitate making your house modified.
When you have an injury of this magnitude, everything changes. You don't know what to do. Everything you knew, you could no longer apply. So you're starting at square one, almost as a baby again. MCIL was there from the beginning to help and to nurture you through the process.
You could be someone like me who's born with a disability but needs to come here for services and support when they're younger, or someone who has an accident, or maybe who is a senior. And MCIL staff of experts can really talk to you and give you guidance on what to do to get the services you need so that you can really have a full life and be independent.
The love that I've felt all around me, it's just so crucial to being able to move through this type of a situation where one's world is turned upside down, and now I feel like it's actually turned right side up again. It takes a community to do that. It really does. And that's here.
And we live in an aging community. We're no young people. And the demand for taking care of people is just going to grow rapidly, and you need qualified organization that's going to help you and give you guidance and kind of hold your hand, because too often, you know, you're walking this difficult road by yourself.
I'm still working on the release of letting go, that I cannot do it all and I do need help.
Everyone knows someone that needs a hand up, and that's how I look at MCIL. We're a hand up, not a hand out. So the fact that MCIL has the ability to keep them in their home, but then also make changes within their home, or with even a personal attendant or a personal caregiver, we ease a lot of their pain. And we do that. I see that on a daily basis.
MCIL has been in my life for 8 years. They're amazing. They have helped me in countless ways. Financially, emotionally, everything. And I do call them my MCIL family. And everybody that works here really are angels.